has unearthed the remains of a Roman farm buried in the back garden of a suburban bungalow in Wirral. Lawns, apple trees and a vegetable patch have been dug up to reveal traces of a 3rd century house. Now, experts are forming a picture of the comfortable lifestyle enjoyed by the Roman occupants.
Margaret Rogers and her brother Harry Billington don't have fairies at the bottom of their garden in Irby. They have archaeologists who are digging into the past. The apple trees and raspberry bushes have given way to enormous trenches as the team from Liverpool University excavates the site of a 3rd century Roman farmstead. In the 1940s, pieces of a Roman bowl were found in the garden as the family were digging for victory. For years, the pieces were kept in this tin until a local historian alerted the university. Now, Margaret and Harry, who are both in their 70s, look on as archaeology students from the university painstakingly excavate their garden, searching for fragments of Roman history.
It's nice to be part of it and do what I can to help. Yes, it's, as you see, it's a hive of activity, and they're so conscientious and of no trouble at all. They really get on with it, and it's fascinating to watch.
The archaeologists have recovered pieces of pottery from the site, and their prize discovery so far is a hand mill, which would have been used for grinding corn.
But would you have padstones on a fence that wouldn't support it?
Dr. Robert Philpott from Liverpool Museum is leading the dig, which is beginning to reveal the outlines of a farmhouse, which gives a picture of the living conditions of its owners.
They have fine pottery, they have probable olive oil or fish paste jars which were imported from the Mediterranean, probably Spain, a couple of fragments of glass. They had certainly a number of fine vessels which they would have used perhaps at their table. So as I say, during this 3rd century occupation, clearly the standard of living was a little bit above the bread line.
Margaret and Harry have agreed to let Liverpool Museum keep the various Roman pieces discovered in their garden. The dig will continue throughout the summer, and Dr. Philpott hopes to return next year if funds permit. Margaret says she'll welcome the visitors.
It's nice to see them all working and excavating into the past.
You're not thinking of opening it as a tourist attraction in Irby?
No, not at all.
Eventually, the excavation will be filled in and the garden restored. But historians will have a better picture of the Northwest's ancient history.